now they can hear me. Hello everyone, this is Luxdrug9 here. I am commentating today, because I'm not running stream, Speedy Sloth is. So we're going right into it. We have JHU versus UPenn. JHU actually has two teams, so this is their alumni team. And right into it, we're gonna see, a Falco. I think we're seeing Sacho Quest. I think that, I don't know why ETK is on the screen, where that came from, but we got Sacho Quest. Who is playing the Falco, and we're gonna have GZB as the Marth. And going right into it, we're seeing that GZB is already taking that fat stock. It's already death. Falco can't make it back. Marth having those easy down tilt gims. GZB just moving around the stage. Falco having a kind of hard time on Fountain. It's not really super easy to pin down Marth on Fountain, and I think a lot of the times your short hop lasers are a little bit more difficult to do when you have to avoid landing on the platform, and that's gonna be a fast up throw up air combo into a forward smash. Alright, going into this next stock, Sacho Quest, I'm sure, is really hoping to just take a couple or take one. I mean, ooh, and this is not good. That's a typical Marth up B. You go for that. Falco, no fire. That bird is not a fire bird. That's just a dead bird. Alright, and get up attack is going to reset to neutral for GZB. Alright, so we're just seeing some casual neutral. Sacho Quest trying to fall down and get some down airs, maybe try and get the end of a pillar started, but percent's probably too high to get some real long combo off of that. Oh, GZB's just going in now with the down airs. Gets hit by the stray F smash, and that's gonna take it. Good job by Sacho Quest to at least get one on the board for their team. Alright, here we go into a combo. That's a quick 44, 47. Snakes underneath Marth, but doesn't do anything with it. Alright, it's now GZB's turn to punish. There's a fair into a Ken combo, and that's gonna be game one. GZB will 3-stock Sacho Quest. So now we're gonna move in. We're gonna see what the counter picks are against the Marth, and you have these four characters. You have Falcon, Fox, Peach, Puff. It's kind of hard of what you might want to send in. I feel like the Falcon might actually be the choice to send in. And you know, the Falcon is probably a decent choice to send in just because Puff, it's long. Also, if the Marth has pivots, you could be putting yourself in a bad position at our level. I also think that sending in the Fox could be dangerous. Although I do know Dr. Dick is pretty good. You know, Dr. Richard, as some people call him, he's pretty good. So I do think that it might actually be okay to send in the Fox. I do think you do want to avoid the Peach and the Puff, just because I think that might be when you send them in, you might be taking unnecessary damage or losing unnecessary stocks when you might have a more beneficial matchup with the Falcon. Because Falcon Marth, some people will say it's 50-50. I think at a very high level, it gets closer to 50-50. Especially at lower level, it's, I believe, sided towards Marth just because Marth gets easier edge guards. Falcon has to try and sweet spot ledge, and Marth down tilt will cover anything that's not perfect. So I'm expecting to see the Falcon. And we are going to, in fact, see the Falcon. This is indeed the expected choice. So we're really hyped to see Eddie the Kid. I think it's also something notable that Eddie the Kid is their team coordinator for John Hopkins, and Vincescent is the team coordinator for UPenn. So it's always kind of important to consider when the team coordinators are coming in, just because they will kind of, if they do well, they boost morale, and when they don't, they lose more momentum than a normal player would, in my opinion. So that should be something interesting to see. And I heard we are going Dreamland as the pick, which is a great choice. Which seems to indicate that the Marth probably banned. Oh, sorry, ban is Dreamland. We're going Pokemon. Um, yeah, Dreamland is a good ban. I would say that Marth wants to ban Dreamland or Final. I think both are stages that are not in Marth's favor for that. Or if they are in Marth's favor, it's less Marth favored than the other stages. So going Stadium is pretty decent. As a Falcon, it makes sense for them to not choose any of the other stages. Battlefield could have been a decent choice, but I assumed that they might have been not comfortable with all the platforms, so they feel more comfortable in the larger space so they can downbeat and recover. But we are going to go right into it now. We'll see what or why Eddie the Kid chose to play Falcon. Or not play Falcon, I'll go to Dreamland. Alright. So it looks like we're just getting some... Oh, this could be the real game. I think this might actually be the real... Oh no, they're taunting. Wait, they're Pokemon. Okay, they did the... Almost like they were about to kill themselves and get ready to start. But looks like not. Looks like we are going to head to the correct stage. And yeah, I'm excited. I think I'm a huge Vincessant stan. Like maybe I shouldn't be admitting that since I run the Discord, but like I stand Vincessant. I think they're hilarious. I love their personality in the Discord, and they've just been great at organizing their team. So shout outs to them, like huge shout outs for getting that all together. Also a great player, not even just like a fun person, like great player. Um, and so looks like they're ready. We're gonna go right into it. But yeah, I also these two teams, shout outs to them. They have been participating in intercollegiate Slippy events since last summer. We started this in 2020 summer, being like, let's get into a Discord, play games. Suddenly we started getting our schools in. Suddenly we're getting more schools, and then I just remember that UPenn and John Hopkins were the like two of the original schools in our Discord. So shout outs to them. Looks like we're heading into it. GZB gonna be dealing the early percent. That's a quick 40 for them, with ETK only taking some like 13. All right, so here's some neutral. Good dash dances into a grab. Up tilts now, leading to the up airs. More up airs. Into a nair. I like the nair idea. I think that continuation would have been hard. Not a great spot. Not super easy. All right, here we go. More neutral. Falcon at really high percent, and just a walk back F smash is gonna allow GZB to catch ETK. All right, here we go. Edge trapping time. Oh, and the down tilt. That was actually, I think that was a really sneaky down tilt just because, you need to put out one at a specific time. Like, granted, you could spam it, but, just the fact that the GZB only threw out one at, like, a kind of what seemed like a random time was impressive. Tries to go right into tech chases. I can't tell if these players are experiencing lag and that's why GZB is missing these tech chases, or if he's just, not hitting them today. Alright, and that's going to be a quick edge hog by ETK. Good job. Going to take another stock for the crew. Only down 3 right now. ETK, I'm sure, wants to change that. But this is a big Marth combo. Alright, and so resetting to center stage. Back to neutral. Alright, here we go. Okay, forward smash is going to knock off stage. And another forward smash. Another knock off stage. What's this? Edge hog. Yep. In end bracket, you take those edge hogs. I don't think, in the crew battles in bracket, you have the luxury of being like, is edge hogging lame? You have to do that. But in friendlies, if you edge hog, especially against certain characters like Falcon, you're lame. But, GZB is actually bringing this lead and just kind of extending it. But ETK is going to get the edge guard here. I think that should be death. Yes, that is indeed death. Alright, and just spamming up tilts, alright. Gets a grab, up tilt, up air, up air, up air. Oh, doesn't get the next up air, misses it slightly. I think that might have been good DI on ETK's part to maybe DI high on that up air. Getting back to stage, ETK makes it back. That was kind of precarious position. Oh, random side B in neutral is gonna catch GZB slipping, and that knee is gonna catch the follow-up, and there was a shout-outs to 69 right at the game ends. But ETK going to reduce their stock deficit to 2. Now we're gonna see what the counter pick is from UPenn.
Shoutouts to 69.
That's not appropriate.
I believe that UPenn is gonna want to try and counter the Falcon with their Fox. I could be mistaken. I mean, like the chances are high that we'll see a Peach next, but I do believe that a Fox, in terms of character selection, is probably the safer choice, All right, camera's back. Shout outs to production. Speedy Sloth, our volunteer, who's done some great work for us, has been by far carrying in terms of volunteer work. And he's making this run right now. Like normally, it's hard for the admins to just do it. So the volunteers have been helping us out, and Speedy is probably, if all the admins died, Speedy is the next in line for succession. If all the admins died in some horrible car crash or state of the intercollegiate Slippy, That's a little joke on State of the Union, but if you've ever watched Designated Survivor, TV show. All right, so Ghost is coming in. I am out here getting these dank counter pick calls right now. Who knows how long that will last? I mean, right now it's pretty obvious choices based on characters. So they send in the Fox, and just for the hypothetical sake, if let's say the Fox wins, who do you think we would see next? And in this hypothetical, and by the way, I mean, it is technically likely the Fox wins. The Fox is up 2 more stocks. But in this hypothetical, what I'm seeing is Ghost wins next game, and then they're going to send in either I would say they're either gonna send in J-Mac or Dr. Dick because uh, they want to save their puff for the Peaches, so they're not gonna send in their puff against the Fox. Like, I'm pretty sure they would want to save that because that's a very beneficial matchup. All right, so we are waiting on the ban right now. But yeah, so my prediction is Ghost takes this game from Eddie the Kid, however many stocks remaining, and then we're gonna see J-Mac or Dr. Dick. If I really had to pick between J-Mac or Dr. Dick, I would probably say that the J-Mac pick is coming out. I don't know if they want to try and play the Peach Dittos. I mean, because if they leave the Peach, if the Peach does not go in against this Fox, and then the Fox gets eliminated, then all of a sudden you have to play a Peach Ditto at some point in the matchup, and I don't think any crew wants to set that up if they can help it. But UPenn, I'm sure, would be totally happy right now with a slight stock advantage in doing the Peach Dittos. But we will see. All right, still waiting on the ban from Eddie the Kid. If you are Falcon and a Fox is coming in against you, what would you want to ban? Probably Final. If I'm being honest, probably Final. Yeah. I mean, yeah, sure. Yoshi's you might also want to ban it. I feel like you dislike Final for the like potential upwards combos, up airs, up smashes, all that jazz, and then the Yoshis you would dislike purely because it's a small stage in general. Okay, so it looks like the ban was FD, which is that is the ban that I was saying, and then so therefore they went Yoshi's. I feel like I'm kind of on fire with some of my predictions today. I don't know. Maybe that's just the first 3 games or first couple of games. All right, so here's the first 2 quick SDs. Let's see this Mental Gen start. Good taunt, little bag from Fox. Here we go, right into it. Loving the quick starts. Here we go. Oh, Fox gets the first shine to up smash into another up smash. Doesn't get the follow-up up air. Gets a nair to up tilt into back air. Gets a falling back air and is gonna get a forward air falling to try and get more chases. The dash attack into weight down smashes was so smart and patient. Alright, Fox is gonna put that up tilt out. You know, Fox up tilt, notorious counter against the entire character kit of Falcon. It's just very difficult to beat Fox up tilt with Falcon unless you either time it really well. Oh, Falcon's dead. ETK's dead. Up tilt is really great against Falcon unless you either time it well or you like you gotta time your nair well. It's kind of hard. Fox doing great job right now, but ETK saying I need you to lose a stock before I lose a stock. Right now, ETK just trying to get something for the team because if Ghost takes this right now, that's back to a lead for like a bigger lead for UPenn. UPenn will have had a 4-stock lead if Ghost takes this right now. If ETK can take this, it should even it back up to where ETK was in stock deficit when he came in. But you know, this looks like could be a tall ask to ask ETK to take this stock, but you know, it is Falcon. Oh, but that down smash was so good, sending far out, just gonna edge hog, and Ghost gonna get that quick 2-stock. Wow, or by quick 2-stock, I mean like takes 2 stocks without losing any. But wow, great, yeah. So, okay, prediction was right. The Fox did prevail, and I'm not gonna really count that prediction as me being right, more as the probability said the person with higher stocks would win. So, I mean, even though Ghost did not lose any stocks. um, so right now, like I said, I think we're going to see the Peach. If we do not see the Peach, we will most likely see the Fox. If we see neither, I am totally wrong, and I should be stripped of commentary privileges and go back to running stream. Um, all right, so we do not know who's coming in yet. So we do not know who's coming in yet. I mean, wait, J-Mac is going in. Wait, this is great. J-Mac is going in. So what does this mean? Well, folks, this means the Peach is coming in. But what else? What else does that mean? That means I was right for what I would believe is now the 3rd counterpick game in a row. I have selected the right starting character. I actually haven't done stages for all of them, but I selected the right counterpick character that they send in. So I want to give a quick shout out to myself. No, I'm kidding. But seriously, the predictions. I mean, it's almost like the teams are composed such that they only have a certain amount of options. So I am almost being forced to pick certain counter picks. And so please do stay tuned. We're going to have some more matches tonight. We are going to have Oberlin College mixed team versus Stevens Institute of Technology's mixed team. So that should be super interesting. We're going to see Zelen and Spice Fairy starting for those teams. Spice Fairy being a peach and Zelen being a fox. So I believe that will definitely be worth checking out. I go to Oberlin College, so Oberlin is my school. Unfortunately, well, actually not unfortunately. Well, unfortunately, yeah, unfortunately COVID, so I'm not there right now. But also, I'm not playing on the team. I've decided to run Intercollegiate Slippy. I felt a little as if I played, I might be giving myself advantages without even realizing it. For example, knowing counter picks, knowing starting players. Like I might know this stuff and subconsciously do stuff that's benefiting my team. Okay, so I heard that we're getting an FD ban and we're gonna go FOD. This indeed is great. I should have probably talked about what stage predictions were gonna be, but I'm assuming that the Fox banned Dreamland, and then that we're going FOD because of it. In indeed. Oh wait, it looks like we had that a little wrong. It looks like they are going Dreamland. Looks like it was an FD ban, but going Dreamland. So Ghost really not wanting to get chain grabbed from what it looks like. All right, wait, they are going FOD. Last switch. Okay. For teams in the future, I recommend not doing that. I think that's kind of weird if you just keep switching the stages, being like FOD. Wait, no, Dreamland. No, wait, FOD. So Oberlin College versus Stevens Institute of Technology is coming up at 9 o'clock, so please do check it out. We will probably be starting a little late because we are a little late on this. But yes, this is still interesting. What am I hoping for in this? I'm hoping to see Vincescent play. The last time UPenn played, I just remember it being like one stock. It was like last stock match, and it was like really close, and it was like a cheek clencher, and then like UPenn barely lost it. Oh, it was Villanova. They lost to Villanova. That's right, and they had like local rivals too. This is like a PA, like Philly fight, or is it Philly? Yeah, it's Philly. That's where they're located. Yeah, it was a Philly fight, and yeah, it was great to watch. I admit I was biased. I was behind stream, and I was cheering for UPenn. I haven't seen Villanova play, so that's probably why I was like purely cheering for UPenn. But you couldn't hear me, so it's all right. No producer bias available. Yeah. All right, here we go. Into it. FOD. Ghost is not gonna drop any stocks because that was a. I guess what do they call that when you take 2 stocks, you don't lose any, but you could only take 2 stocks? Whatever, I'll call it a 2 stonker. Going right into it, Peach is getting some good damage right now, but it's somewhat even on percent. Now dead even in percent. Oh. And we are still just going back and forth with percent. Ghost trying to get that ledge dash, doesn't quite get it. I just feel like I can never tell whether foxes are missing their ledge dashes because they're just missing them or because of like any lag. That up B was a great angle, makes it just back onto stage, so JMac is not going to get the edge guard on that. Gets a grab, goes for the up air, doesn't quite get it. Little too much DI drift for Ghost. Reset to neutral. JMac down smashing on a platform far away. You know, while it doesn't actually hit them, some Peaches like to say that it's an intimidation tactic, such to scare your opponent away from trying to approach you when you're standing on the platform. This can be somewhat mentally beneficial to get people to not like try and hit you when you're on platforms. It's helpful if you can't shield drop for sure, but otherwise no real usage for it. Otherwise you kind of just look like a scrub down smashing on a platform. But let's pretend it has huge mental impact. Alright, Fox getting these back airs off stage position. Oh, but JMac gonna come back with that nair and hit Fox coming back. Ooh, I like that movement into a run forward, wave dash, turn around back, and then grab. Alright, Peach coming down, getting a little pressure, gets that random down smash, and then just Ghost just falls right onto it. So, lead reduced to 3 stocks, but Ghost could take this stock anytime. Goes for that up smash, waits a little, can't tell if that was hesitation or just missed the input. Gets the little dash dance on punish on the up tilt, the up smash. Into this fresh stock, looks like JMac's gonna take a moment. Here we go, hopping right in. Oh, I like that. Aerial into double laser, but you're point blank, so you could still get hit. I'm liking these drills. Not quite sure why Ghost hasn't gotten the follow-up shine after a couple of these, but I could just assume that they want to just be moving in and out and be fast. I love that up air. Not going to quite kill on Fountain. Fountain with a notoriously somewhat high ceiling, as high as Battlefield, but I'm just comparing that because Yoshi's. And the up smash is going to kill now at 126. That's a great percent to kill. Not too high, you know, you're not killing Peach at 150. Getting it anytime between like 90 and 130, I'd say is good. Alright, so Ghost actually like taking the stock lead right now and actually increasing the lead for UPenn. The lead is now 5 stocks for UPenn. Playing this neutral really safe, but JMac is actually going to swoop in with a fair. Gonna get a dash attack to push off ledge, but that nair reverses, and suddenly Ghost is back. Alright, Ghost makes it back from that tricky ledge position. JMac putting pressure underneath. Ghost with a little quick combo, nair up tilt, back air. And then JMac trying to get some footing, trying to get on the ground. Ghost putting on pressure, just goes for a straight full hop and is gonna get hit, but then now back on stage and pushing JMac off. JMac's gonna get back, and that's a simple ledge hop drill shine up smash. Ghost doing a great job of hitting the bread and butters, hitting what needs to be hit so that they can seal out the important stocks. Alright, wow, the double shine's gonna knock Peach to the edge, and that's, wow, just a fast rage quit. Ghost only losing a single stock and taking 3 of the Peach stocks. So that's a 3 stock because they both started at 4th. Those 3 stock by Ghost, really impressive play. And I think something to note is like, by the way, my prediction for what comes in next is Dr. Dick, for the record. So we're gonna see who's coming in next. We're gonna wait for them to send that in, but I think Dr. Dick's gonna come in. I think that the Fox Ditto Ghost might want to ban FD again, and then I think we might go somewhere like Battlefield or Yoshi's. But in the Ditto, it's really hard to pick a stage because it's very player preferred. Because in theory, whatever advantages you have, your opponent has, and whatever disadvantages you have, your opponent has in the Ditto on, you know, because you're playing on the same stage. So I can't really make any solid predictions. I would just guess that we're gonna get a like no one's gonna want to go FD to like avoid chain grabs potentially. FD is really like some foxes are FD foxes and some foxes are not. If they go FD, it's because they're an FD fox. All right, so we're going to slowly get into the next match. We're just waiting on players to respond. 33 viewers, thanks for tuning in tonight on a Wednesday evening at like 9 o'clock Eastern time. Really appreciate it. You want to give a shout out to some names I saw today? I saw Frecky Smash follow, and I saw Frecky in the chat. Okay, so it looks like I'm going to be wrong. So now I'm wrong. Puff is coming in, Zesty Ryan. This is an interesting choice. I feel like it could either be Zesty Ryan having full confidence in the matchup, or it could be Dr. Dick not having confidence in the matchup. But either way, I don't think this is necessarily a bad choice for JHU because if their Fox doesn't do well against Ghost, then they might as well send in the Puff now and then have the Fox be able to slug it out with the Peaches later. So that seems like what's gonna happen. UPenn is really sitting pretty right now. In terms of status updates, UPenn, I believe they are 1-1 right now. And this being their 3rd match, so this will determine whether they will start having a positive win rate or a negative win rate. JHUA, I can't remember too much about them right now, but they are definitely not a. I think they've won a match. I could be mistaken, but I feel like they've won one. All right, and it looks like we're gonna get an FOD ban. And this FOD ban, actually kind of a reasonable pick. I do think that there are some merits to an FOD ban. I do think though that like there are merits, but maybe not more than banning Dreamland. So that's something to definitely consider. All right, looks like we're just gonna continue warming up. All players get 60 seconds of warm up. Really quick, if you've not already, please do follow the stream. If you have Amazon Prime, please do subscribe. If you like shopping on Amazon and you're looking for gaming equipment, we have Amazon Blacksmith. Just hover your mouse over the screen and you should be able to buy some equipment that will help give us profit from qualifying purchases. So please do take a look at that. And if you're in the Discord, we also have an Amazon command, so you can buy something from Amazon and you can help give us a portion of the commissions. So please do check that out in the Discord. If you have questions, please reach out to the server admins. And here we are going right into it. Ghost taking the first 41% really fast. This is not looking good for Zesty Ryan in terms of every percent you have right now is super critical, especially because considering your team is down almost 2 entire players. I mean, as soon as, yeah, and now this is it. This is John Hopkins down 2 entire players, and Ghost running away with it, only taking 16%. If this keeps up, I don't think that there's any chance for a JHU at this point, even if Dr. Dick is actually like the craziest doctor we've ever seen, and he's gonna operate on everyone. But yeah, so it looks like, JHU just trying to find that one stock that's gonna give them the momentum, but Ghost is just playing such crispy neutral, getting this movement, getting in these stray hits, not being greedy about getting long, super extended combos, just being like, I need one hit, and that's gonna be the SD, and that's, I think, an intimidation SD. I think that's Ghost putting a little pressure on ledge, and then Zesty Ryan either trying to hit a ledge dash or trying to avoid something, gonna get the up throw rest, but that's not good for you. That's not good for you. You're still gonna take damage for this. Like, great, you took the stock, but look, I guess if you're trying to take stocks no matter what, you go for the rest. But I just think that you have to look at it as you're not gonna lose your next stock, but you're gonna take heavy percent, and you're already losing the neutral. So like right now, you can see like Zesty Ryan's already at high percent, Ghost is low. This is just Ghost only really getting hitting by a few of those aerials the first stock and then getting hit by the rest. I mean, like, I guess if Zesty can get more rests, this is what you want, but Ghost is just playing such solid neutral right now. Oh, great up throw, great DI by Ghost, not gonna follow up. Oh, doesn't get the up throw there. Ghost gonna play some more neutral, gonna run back and grab. Kind of gets a read on that. Oh, goes for the rest. Yeah, see, that might not have been the move. But hey, look, I want to give props for like them at least attempting to go for these stocks. Like, your team is down 2 players. The fact that you're going for those meaty kills, like, I can respect it. It's hard to be in. I mean, and it's really not any fault of like any specific player. It just happens your team goes down and you're just in a hard position where your tools are not as good. And then suddenly that's a 3 stock by Ghost. Ghost kind of just, man, taking that wet cloth and just washing their entire team. We, in fact, live in a society, hashtag bottom text. I mean, what can we say, folks? So here we are, Ghost, about to play Dr. Dick, or, as some people call him, Dr. Richard. Yeah. So we are indeed gonna see the Dr. Dick against the Ghost. Ghost having 2 stocks, so Dr. Dick, if they did not come in for the earlier matches because they did not want to play the Fox Ditto, this is not what they want at all. This is probably them hoping that Zesty Ryan cleared out that Fox just so they can play a Peach and play the same matchup for 3 games in a row. Alright, we got some Pog Ghosts in the chat. Shoutouts to Ghost for taking crazy amounts of stocks. Alright. So, Dr. Dick, all on the line here. I believe the stock count may be a little off right now. Dr. Dick should in fact have 4 stocks. Just so everyone knows, JHU on their last player. University of Pennsylvania sitting pretty with 3 and Hef. They have 3 and Hef players. So, I mean, also they have their hard hitters. They have their hard hitter at the end too. They got Vinchesson. I don't know if Vinchesson's planning to like just play for funsies or how that's gonna work. But Okay. Looks like we are gonna go Pokemon after an FD ban. Yeah, no. Oh, wait. I called the FD ban. I said that they're not gonna go FD because I bet you one of the foxes is not gonna want to play FD, and in fact, Ghost did not want to play FD. There's like a decently high chance that a fox and a fox ditto, if they get a ban, is gonna ban FD. It's a decently high chance. Like, yeah. All right, here we go, right into it. We're about to see the last player of John Hopkins. What will they do to stay alive? Uh, or more like, will they stay alive? Because I don't think there's much they can do to stay alive. So we see Ghost in classic blue. Dr. Dick gonna rock the classic vanilla skin. All right, here we go. Just normal neutral. Both players kind of scouting each other out a little bit. Feels like most of the punishes right now are happening on the shield. Here comes a little grab. Alright, okay, Ghost is going to get the first real follow-up, but does not get the chase down up smash because he reads the wrong tech. Oh, does not go for the up smash there. He thought there, like, or he tried to go for the jab reset. Alright, here we go. Ghost back on stage, is gonna get up smashed. And that's what you want to see for JHU. You want to just see, like, maybe a back throw shine here from Dr. Dick right now. You just want to see that. A quick gimp, have Dr. Dick move on to the next person, boost a little morale. Dr. Dick doing really great right now in neutral. It doesn't look like he has too much of a lead, but he's actually making it count where it matters. But as I say that, Dr. Dick gonna get up smashed. Alright, so both players back to neutral. Dr. Dick gonna come in with a shine. Both players kind of playing safe because, you know, they're mostly just getting stuff off of like shield pokes or shield grabs. Alright, looks like here we are in a little reset to neutral. Looks like Ghost has racked up a large amount of this percent for this stock. We know that Dr. Dick took the first stock, but now it looks like Ghost is swinging this momentum back his way for this second stock. Okay, up smash is going to clank. Both players looking to get in. Dr. Dick does in fact get in. He gets a reverse back air, or soft back air, soft reverse. Not going to quite get in. They're going to reset to neutral. Resetting to neutral could be a difficult position for Dr. Dick in theory, because if he does more percent, that's great. But if he's taking percent and he loses a stock, that matters more than Ghost losing a stock. So, you know, Dr. Dick, more than taking the opponent's stocks, he has to preserve his own. I think, you know, that's the way, at a certain point in crew battles, when you become the last player and you're running against a huge deficit, that's kind of the way you have to think. Because it's no longer about taking the other person's stocks faster than you take your own, it's more about saving your own and taking the other person's when you can. But Dr. Dick, gonna go 2 for 2. Now gonna run into the 12 straight stocks of Peach. I would not want to be this fox. I would do a lot of things to not be this fox. But indeed, it looks like the fox is going to have to run through 12 stocks of Peach. I am interested to see who indeed comes first. Because Basic Stitch, I have not seen Varosh or Varash. I have not seen them play before. I would assume that they're decently good. But I'm curious because I have never seen them on the roster before until now. I would love to see Vincessant. No clue. Oh, okay, Varash is going in. I was gonna say, if Vincessant's listening, I would love to see him go in. But if he doesn't, I would not feel offended or, you know. But yeah, so we're gonna see a ban from FD. Dr. Dick not wanting to go FD. Kind of makes sense. You don't want to get chain grabbed. I mean, it's understandable. I think Ghost did that as well against the Peach. And so FOD we go. FOD is going to be one of those stages where Peach benefits so much from cheese on platforms. Now, I know Peach benefits from other things on Fountain, but I do think a large amount of Peach stuff can benefit from the low platforms. Like your down smash. Tall characters on most stages. On Dreamland, you won't get hit by a down smash on a platform. Pokemon Stadium, depending on your character height, you might. And same with Yoshi's. But on FOD, oh my god, I'm just having those traumatic moments of being below a platform. A Peach lands on you. You're like, all right, I'm just gonna throw out like a nair or an up tilt. You jump, and the second you start trying to throw out an aerial, you feel the first hit of down smash, and then you feel the next, and the next, and the next, until you're 80% deep. And that is why I don't like going FOD against Peach. Yes. Uh, Anyway, shoutouts to Snow. Getting a lot of snow in the US, so everyone who has snow. Also, shoutouts to Texas AMU. They're going through power outages right now, but they're still like trying to get back to me to confirm their matches. So really appreciate that, Texas. Shoutouts to you. Um, yeah, so we're just waiting on this final broadcast. Please do stay tuned. We are gonna get started with uh Oberlin College versus Stevens Institute of Technology coming up next. We just need to go through the final stock. Um, or not final stock, final player of JHU. But let's see if they can go through the final player of UPenn. Ho ho ho. All right. Shout outs to Dr. Dick's code. Just big dick, just all caps. We have, so we're gonna come up with the Oberlin at 9 o'clock. So please do stay tuned for the Oberlin match, and it should be somewhat exciting. We're just gonna finish up this Johns Hopkins University match against UPenn, and then we should be right in there. And it looks like we're hopping right in. All right, and so here's some jabs coming out. Okay, so Dr. Dick kind of racked on has some percent on himself right now. This is kind of a tricky position. Oh, but that's a great first stock by Dr. Dick. Oh, let's go. All right, Dr. Dick gonna get that quick knockoff on Peach. While I do want the schedule to be back on time, I want to see Dr. Dick take this far. I want to see Dr. Dick show why he's the last person to go in. Like, I want him to show that he's the anchor for a reason, and that he doesn't want to leave before he sees the other team's anchor. Like, but we could be wrong here. It looks like this is about to be an edge guard, but no, that's a counter stock. Wait a minute, Dr. Dick. Oh my, counters that stock by rolling up on the ledge, or by countering the Peach failed edge hog, but losing a stock of his own now. But could bring this to another game. That is potentially what could happen. We are going to see. Okay, so both players playing kind of careful. Dr. Dick playing a little bit more careful, which is as he should. But that nair onto the platform, see, like that kind of stuff is why I think Fountain of Dreams could be Peach favored, or not Peach. Well, May is already Peach favored, maybe, but I don't know objectively. But in terms of like Peach can get some cheesy stuff off of that. Like a lot of characters get trapped on that platform, but Peach is one of those characters where you very much control your float height. So it's way more difficult for a Peach to get stuck on that platform because they can control where they want to float. That up smash was almost perfectly spaced, but gonna slightly sour spot. Oh, and Dr. Dick with that long dash dance into comeback up smash. Dr. Dick trying to come back right now on the University of Pennsylvania team. Will we see the CUMBACK? We will find out. Oh, Dr. Dick taking some damage. Needs to rack on his own, but gonna get grabbed into down throw. Oh, but the Peach Bomber by Varosh. That was disrespectful, man. All right, Dr. Dick. Oh, no, that's gonna do it. That's gonna do it. The down smash is gonna kill Dr. Dick, and UPenn's gonna take it with 9 stocks left. Wow, wait, was that 9 stocks? Wait, Peach had 2? Was it Peach had 2, or is it? Or no, it was 9 stocks. Peach had 1. Peach had 1. That's right. So amazing stuff by UPenn. Great job to both teams. Loved the performance by JHU. I think they did a great job. I think also they had a hard team. UPenn is not a low-seeded team. If you're playing UPenn, you can't just expect like easy money to come for you. You've got to really you've got to really step up your game if you intend to win against UPenn. This is not an easy money game.